we're gonna just play today because that's the day away. Already off to a wacky start. I have a band. So if you guys have a band available, it will be helpful. I guess also, as Mary Kay said, you could use a longer towel, but a band would be great. I think you all have one. Cindy told me you did, so I hope she wasn't lying. But we'll just put it aside to start. And let's just get a little warmed up. So we'll start standing. Find a comfortable stance about hip distance with the feet. Try to work on all 10 toes going forward, but if you have a little bit of turnout, that's okay. Just try to make it even. Make sure one foot isn't going. And then settle into the feet. Try to press down through the feet. Feel that energy lift up through the inner thighs. Let the tail relax down. Let the shoulders relax. And let's just take a few breaths. So big inhale. Let's reach the arms nice and high and wide. Stretch that rib cage off, away from your hips. And then as we exhale, let's press the air away and get a little taller. Good. And again, like that. Big inhale, reach, stretch, grow, expand the rib cage. And then exhale, press that air away and let yourself grow taller. Let's keep the arms down for this one, and we're going to start to melt forward. So big inhale. And as we exhale, let's drop the chin to the chest. Let the knees be soft, and then start to peel yourself away from that invisible wall behind you, bone by bone. Head is relaxed, arms are relaxed. You're just melting forward. Knees are very soft. Let yourself just be relaxed in this position. Not relaxed, but your knees are soft, so your hamstrings aren't freaking out. And then maybe just shimmy around a little bit. Bend and straighten the knees. Wiggle the shoulders. Gently shake the head, yes and no. No push-ups today, Jailyn. Oh. And then gather those parts and pieces, press down into your feet, take a big inhale. And as we exhale, let's tuck that tail, pull the belly in, and start to round upward. Stacking that spine, bone on bone. Hips are staying still, shoulders melt back. Big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Belly pulls in. Try to keep those hips stacked right over those feet and roll over that invisible beach ball between your chest and thighs. Oh, it's early. It's not that early. I did teach 6:30 a.m. That's early. Big inhale there. Exhale, press down into the feet, pull the belly in, and start to round up, stacking that spine. Oh boy, those really count when you do them right. Let me tell you. Oh. All right, so moving on. We're going to start, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to move into Pilates push-ups the way I know them, not the way Mary Kay knows them. It's still challenging, but not as bad. All right, so finding that hip distance stance, we're going to come down again. So big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, pull the belly in, start to roll forward. This is also our ab warm-up, right? And this time, as we get down to the ground, if your hands don't touch down, that's cool. Bend your knees a lot, and then walk yourself forward into your plank. All right, now lower the knees. Good, keep your plank. We're gonna do 3 push-ups. Elbows are going straight back, so tricep push-ups. You don't have to go very far. Look, I don't go very far. Inhale, good, and exhale. Inhaling, and exhaling, push up. One more, inhaling. Exhaling, push up, hold, tuck those toes under, press back to your plank. Good. Walk your hands back to your feet and roll yourself back up. I'm going to go close the back door. Hold on one second. We're starting to roll down. Okay, that was loud. It was. All right, I don't know where you guys are at, but I'm rolling down. So if you haven't rolled down yet, here we go. Okay, let's just did an extra one. Walking forward, or you could just wait in plank. Find your plank. You either put the knees down or you stay in the high plank. I'm going knees. 3 push-ups. So down we go, inhaling. Exhaling, those elbows are going straight back. Bring your chest forward. Good, and push up. Good, keep your head high. And push up, good, hold. Press those toes under, lift the hips, walk the hands back. Once you get to your feet,
Gather yourself and exhale to pull yourself upright.
Okay, I'm already sweating. You like those? We're gonna do one more. So 3 and 3, right? Nice. All right, so big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, soften knees, start to roll forward, abs are tight. Hips hopefully stay stacked right over those feet. Once we come down, we walk. Try 1, 2, 3. Lower the knees if you like, 3 times. Inhaling, reaching the chest forward, passing up. 2, and exhale. Good, make this one your best one yet. And exhale, pressing up, tucking the toes, walking the hands back. Try 1, 2, and back. Inhale there. Exhale, pull yourself upright. Roll the shoulders back. Oh, all right. Are you warm? I'm warm. I don't know what that dance was, but you guys have taken my class before. You know I do weird dances all the time. So I have the band. Ready with band? I'm going to stand on the band. Stand on the band. I don't know. I'm going to start in my parallel foot position. That is all 10 toes facing forward, about hip distance apart, sit bone distance. And I'm hanging on to my band. It's just going to be a little resistant. So if you want to make it harder, you're going to grab lower, right? So we're going to start with our footwork. Parallel feet. I'm going to start by reaching my hips back a little bit and then dropping down a tiny bit. You see I'm not in an extreme bend. And then I'm going to push up through my heels, squeeze my glutes to come up. So inhale, reach the tail back, drop straight down. Exhale, push up. Good. So I'm making this be more work than it kind of has to, right? I could just bend and straighten my knees, but I'm reaching back with my tail, dropping down. I'm trying to keep my chest slightly lifted, which makes it harder than just doing this, right? So last 2. Good. Squeezing to come up. Abs are tight, hopefully. Last 1. Booty back. Lower it down. Oh, hold it here. Okay. So we're holding this. Booty's out a little bit, squeezing. I'm going to shift my weight a little bit forward and lift my heels. So now I'm on my toes. Good. Good. Beautiful. Now I'm going to press straight up. Heels are lifted. Whoa. And then lower the heels. Okay. So for the next one, let's squeeze our feet in a little bit closer together. That's going to make it a little bit easier to go up on the toes because we're going to do that a few more times. To modify that, maybe you're just going to go up on one toe and come up from there and then switch sides. But I think we got this. All right. So inhale, reach the booty back and slide down the wall a little bit. Back in your heels, my dear. There you go. And then let's kind of shift the weight forward a little so you can lift those heels up. Good. And then we're going to lift ourselves all the way up. Stay on your toes. Slide down that wall behind you a little bit. Good. Toes, heels are lifted. And lifting up. So this looks like our second footwork position, right? Parallel toes. I'm moving very slow because it's very hard to keep my balance. Exhaling, squeezing up. Good. Last 3. Slide down that wall, booty out, good. And lifting up, less bend in the knees. Don't make it extreme. Hinge back with the booty. Yes, good. And then lift up. How many did I say? This is the last one. Lower down. Good. Lift all the way up. Lower the heels. Whew. And then just shake it out a little bit. Are we sweating? No, just me. I'm a sweaty girl. All right, so that was fun for me. Let's come to our small V position. I'm gonna come in a bad angle. Should I face you guys this way? I'd like you guys to see the angle of my butt. So we're in a small V position. We're still hanging on to the ropes. If you don't like, if your hands are getting all arthritis-y like mine are, you can drop the rope or you can wrap it. You do you. All right, otherwise, again, I'm gonna inhale, shoot my booty back a little bit, and then slide down that wall a little bit. And then squeeze my butt to come up. Good. Inhale, reach back and slide down. Exhale, squeeze up. Notice there's no extreme bend in my knees. And my weight is even in my feet, but more into my heels. I'm also thinking about squeezing my heels together a little bit to help me engage those inner thighs. Good. Are you okay? Booty back, foot first. There you go. And squeeze up. I'm cueing this invisible Casper the Friendly Ghost that's working out with me here. Last one, reach it down. Okay, here's that fun part. Lean forward a little bit. Actually, try not to lean forward. Just see if you can squeeze those heels together and lift them. Ah, it hurts my booty. And then squeeze all the way up. Good. We'll lower the heels. All right, we got this. Slide, booty back, slide down that wall. All right, squeeze those heels together and try to hover them up. And then squeeze all the way up. We're staying lifted in the heels. Let's slide down that wall and squeeze to come up. Good, 3 more. We got this. Maybe the heels are just lifted a little. Maybe you're a professional ballerina and you're way up there. I don't know. You find yours. Good, last one. All right, squeeze it all the way up and lower the heels. Oh, come off that band. Shake out those legs. Wow, I like that. I got it like in the ham butt area. I hope you guys did too. Yeah, right? Yeah. I can have a pizza later. Maybe. All right, so let's, do we need the band for this one? Yeah, we do. You can see I'm very organized, you guys. So we're going to take our wide stance. You can decide how wide. I like to go pretty wide. I feel it's better than when I bend my knees. I end up at more of a 90-degree bend. When I'm narrow, it's like a little less. So the wider, kind of the better. And then the band we'll just use for our arms. So find whatever grip you like. And we're going to slide down that wall. So booty goes back a little bit, and then I draw down. We'll lift the arms. Good. And then lift, lower the arms. Good. Inhaling, lower. Good. Exhaling, coming up. Now, as I'm coming up, I'm almost thinking of drawing my heels towards each other. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yes, it is. And it's putting a lot of extra work in my legs. Good. And squeeze to come up. Good. Last 2. Shoulders draw down as the arms come up and lift. Good, last one. Oh, no, we hold this. All right, shoulders are down. Arms are an option, but we're gonna lift the toes. The heels, sorry. And lift the body. Good, lower the heels, lower the arms. All right, we got this. This is it, last one. So, drawing down, last foot position. Lifting the heels. Good. And then lifting the body. We'll keep the arms up. Lower back down. The heels are lifted. And squeeze to come up. Really use the inner and outer thighs to come up. Oh, I'm shaking. And up. Good. How is it, Phyllis? Phyllis likes it. And squeeze. Last 2. Could have done laying down footwork, but no. Last one. Good. Lift it all the way up. Lower those heels, relax the arms. Oh, shake it out. Okay, that's enough of that shenanigans. Let's let's put the band down. What time is this class over? 10 till? All right. All right. We have to end early because Phyllis has to go.
Yeah, I have to go. I can continue.
All right, so we're at the edge of the mat or wherever. Again, we're just going to roll down, Cool. So big inhale. This time arms are coming up. Hopefully we're warm. As we exhale, let's dive into that invisible, non-oily ocean in front of us. The hands will come down. One more time, we're going to walk ourselves out to our plank. This time we're going to stay in the full plank. If you've got it, we're just going to lower all the way to the ground. So nice and slow, bring your chest forward. Bend those elbows, lower all the way. And then flip over. Oh, okay. So we have the band handy. I thought we'd use it to play around with some roll-ups, and hopefully it'll help us out. So, but to start, we're going to roll down. A lot of rolling up and down today. So if you want to do the full roll down and you're ready, go ahead. Otherwise, we can start here. This is just a transition move. So inhaling tall through the spine, exhaling, tucking the tail, rolling back, trying to get bone by bone. And then as I touch down, let me just swoop my arms around, interlace my hands behind my head. Bring one leg at a time to tabletop. And let's do this. All right, inhale, prepare. Exhale, upper body curl. Good, inhale to lower down. I hate doing this on camera because I'm terrible at these. And now everybody's going to know I don't get my shoulder blades off the ground. That's okay. Yeah. We do the best we can, right? We all have our strengths and weaknesses. This is not one of my strengths, you guys. Exhaling to curl, inhaling to lower down. I'm trying to control my lower body so that I'm not squeezing my hip flexors to get up higher. Just going to curl up and accept the fact that that's as far as I go. Last two, exhaling. Head is relaxed in the hands. Last one, curl up and hold. Let's start our rotation. So we'll inhale to rotate the upper body and exhale to come center. Stay lifted if you can. Inhaling the other direction. Exhaling center. Still through the legs. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, center. Try not to shift through the hips at all. And exhale. One more round. Inhaling and exhaling center. Last time to the back or wherever direction it is. And exhaling center. Good. Hold there. Grab the back of your legs. Let's curl up even higher. So I'm pulling with my arms. My elbows are wide. Now my shoulder blades are actually off the mat. Great. And then I'm going to bring my hands back behind my head and try not to lower down. And then with control, lowering all the way down, stretching the legs long. Well, I'm out of shape. I'm like, well, that was hard. All right, so one leg at a time, back up to tabletop. Let's bring the hands forward. Let's grab hold of our right leg with our hands. Left leg is going to reach away from us. Good. If it's hard on your low back, know that anytime we do anything, extended legs, if you bring the legs up, it's better. Or if you want to stay bent, that's fine. Otherwise, we're here. I'm going to inhale, prepare. Exhale, I'm going to curl my upper body up. Good. And then I'm going to switch legs. Pulling in and switch. So I'm pulling in, getting a little stretch through the bent knee. And the other leg is reaching long. Yeah. Now I'm going to bring my hands behind my head and keep the legs going. And now I'm going to start to rotate opposite elbow to knee. Rotating. Good. Slow and control. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Center. Exhale. Good. Last round. Exhaling. Good. Final one. Beautiful. Both knees bend. We're still lifted through the spine. I'm going to straighten the legs. Let's reach my hands to the toes. And then let's pulse up. So I'm going to bring my feet to my hands and my hands to my feet. So I'm lifting the hips up. Feels, does this burn? Yeah, good. Yes, it does. Last 4, 3, 2. Great job, guys. Last one. Good. And slowly lower down. We can stretch arms and legs long. Oh, my word. All right. You guys take a stretch. No, back. All right, that was fun. You're probably like, what is this shenanigans? So hopefully your band is handy. Okay. And let's hook it on the feet. So this is going to be just like a little cheat, right? Oh. All right. So we're going to lay down. Yeah, we're going to use it. We're going to use this as a cheat for our roll-up because some people it's really challenging to do roll-ups. And I get it. It is challenging. So if you want to do this with bent knees, that's cool. We're going to try to do the full roll-up. So a couple things I want you guys to think about. When it gets really hard, I want you to engage your inner thighs. So that's a weird piece of the puzzle, the roll-up puzzle that people forget about. You want to to squeeze your inner thighs together. So that being said, the more you choke up on the band, the easier it's going to be for you to roll up. And as we get hard, you're going to bend your elbows and pull yourself up. See how that is? So inhale, we're going to lift our head and chest. Exhale, lift the arms a little bit, roll up, try to get bone by bone, rounding through the spine, and then hinge forward, reaching for your toes. Your band is going to be slack, that's fine. And then inhale, draw the shoulders down, stack the spine nice and tall. All right, how'd that work out for everybody? We want to cross the band. Is that going to make it better to stay on our feet? Maybe it will. All right, so now I've choked up a lot in the band. I hope that worked out for you guys. Let's inhale tall. I like to do this with flex feet. If you would rather point, I don't care. But squeeze those inner thighs together. Big inhale tall through the spine. Exhale, tuck the tail. So don't drop the rib cage. Keep your head high, Phyllis. Just pull your pubic bone up and start to roll down. Good, bone by bone. Nice. And then the last thing down is your head. How's it going? So inhale, head and chest. My arms are going to lift a little bit. Exhale, I'm going to pull up. I'm kind of looking at my belly button. That's helping me stay round through the spine. As I reach forward, spine stretch towards those feet. And then exhale and stack the spine back up. How's it feel? Like you can answer me. I kind of wish the sound was on. It feels great. All right, big inhale, tall. Exhale, tuck. Good. So don't drop. Lift the pubic bone. That also helps you squeeze the butt and the inner thighs. It's amazing. And then you roll back. And it's harder, right, Phyllis? It works. Oh, it works. Good. All right. One more time up. Big inhale, the head and chest lift, the arms lift up a little bit. Exhale, pull the belly and squeeze those inner thighs and come forward. Reaching for those toes. And this time as we get there, let's just reach and stretch and grab. Nice. Different roll up. Yeah, it is a different roll up. But sometimes, I mean, hopefully it makes it more available because, like, if you get to that I'm stuck spot right here, you can pull yourself up with the arms. It's cheating, but sometimes you gotta choose. All right, so let's move the. Gosh, now I just derailed myself. I forgot what I was going to do next. It had something to do with spine stretch. All right, so we're going to open our feet a little bit. Not that much, about a foot inside the mat. So I'm about a foot distance apart. And then my feet are flexed and I'm super tall through the spine. And then I'm going to float the arms up. Actually, let's bring our feet, sit bones. All right, so nice and tall through the spine. I'm going to inhale. And then as I exhale, I'm going to drop my chin to the chest. And then from my low back, from my belly, I'm going to reach forward. Oh my God, that's as far as I go. So if you're really, you're really strong and flexible, you might go a little forward. Inhale there, exhale, pull yourself back upright, draw the shoulders down, rib cage back by your sit bone. Inhale, tall through the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, and then we hinge forward, reach forward, go for those toes. Oh my God. Inhale there, exhale, pull yourself back up and stack tall. Come on. Big inhale. Exhale, start with chin to chest and then reach. You're moving from your low back. You're moving from your belly. And then pull yourself back. Last one. Big inhale, tall. Chin to chest and hinge. Reach. This time, hold there. Take your shoulders now and reach your arms so that your upper arms are by your ears. Good. You're still in that forward fold. Now draw the shoulders away from your ears and pull yourself upright. One more like that. Big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, hinge forward from the low back. Now take the shoulder blades and reach them forward so they're up in your ears. And then stay in that forward fold. Draw the shoulders down. Oh, it's hard. And then pull yourself upright. Relax your arms, maybe butterfly. Guys, I'm sweating. That's too loud, I think. I know, right? It's okay. I'm always sweating. It's just me. It's just my feet. That's why I have good skin. All right, so now I'm going to open up my feet a little wider. And they're going to be about mat distance. And we're going to goalpost the arms. Should I face you guys? I don't know what's the best way to do this. So goalposting the arms. So palms are facing me. And we're going to do our rotation. So I'm going to inhale tall. As I exhale, I'm going to do a double to twist. So inhale tall. And then as I exhale, inhale center. Good. So it's going to be a little quick. What I don't want to see is this. You see what my feet are doing? 90. So nice and firm through the feet. Inhale, exhale. Inhale tall. We're moving from the rib cage. Inhale. And good. And exhale. Perfect, Phyllis. I love it. And exhale, exhale. One more time. And exhale, exhale. I think we started this way. And exhale, exhale. Good. Inhale and relax. Woo. Butterfly those legs. We're going to do some reverse tabletop, which will help our hip flexors after this series of hip flexors Hades. So ideally, we're not using our hip flexors for all the work. Hopefully, we're using some of our deep belly as well. But if you're a lazy belly person like me, our hip flexors get engaged. All right, so we're back in that position. I move my butt knee out of the way so that I find my sit bones. No, I'm very graceful. We're going to go into the saw. So we're combining the rotation and the forward fold. So the arms are out to the sides. I have my palms forward to start. So as I inhale, I'm going to rotate one direction or the other. My pinky finger in front is going to be down. My thumb in the back is going to be down, right? So my thumb is going to rotate, pinky finger. Good. And then I'm going to exhale, reach past my pinky toe. Inhale, stack up. And exhale, untwist. Good. Readjust your shoulders, tall through the spine. Inhale, rotate, thumb down in the back. Exhale, reach for that pinky. Good. Inhale, extend and untwist. Here we go. Inhaling. Exhaling, reach. Inhaling, lift. And exhaling, untwist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Untwist. Last round. Inhaling. Exhaling, reach. Good. Long through the spine, lift. Untwist. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. And untwist. And relax those arms. And then let's come to our seated position. Booty down, knees bent, feet down. Depending on shoulders, hands, palms. Oh my gosh, spit it out. Fingertips can go out to the sides. That's going to be more forgiving for the shoulders. They can go towards you. That's going to be more advanced. Go away, but I think to the sides or towards you. So I'm going to start to the sides. I'm going to lift my chest nice and high. We're going to come into our reverse tabletop. So inhale, exhale. I'm going to tuck my tail a little bit, reach my shins forward, and then lift my hips. And then exhale, I'm going to lower back. I'm going to try to bring my hips back towards my hands as I come down. Just add a little ab work. Inhale there. Exhale, tuck and lift. Reach the hips long. And then come back down. Try to pull those hips back. Good. And then lower. Good. Two more like that. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck and reach. And then come back. This time, try to get your hips behind your arms and lift and round your back and hold yourself up there. Butt back. Pull your hips back. Good. So I'm on my heels and then I'm going to lower down. Okay, that was miserable. I'm sorry. That was evil. Huh? We'll do that one more time. Okay, so let's start in our position. Feet are down. We'll do that one more time. So it's like a pike. I want you guys to think pike on the chair. So it's like you're in this position, right? But if I'm with my hands on the chair and I'm pulling up, that's what we're going to find, but we're seated. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck and lift those hips. Good. As we come down, you're going to lower the hips. You're going to reach the hips back behind you. Good. And then you're going to kind of hold. Yeah. Push into your arms. Lift your hips off the ground. Pull your belly in. And then carefully set yourself down. Yeah? I got it. All right. I hope you guys are having fun. It's kind of hard, but fun. Okay. Let's try this. If that worked out for you with straight legs. Now it's much harder, but I think we got it. Again, hands can either be to the sides or fingers can be to the sides or forward. We're going to straighten the legs out. I'm going to point the toes. See how this feels. Hopefully this doesn't aggravate your knee. Hopefully it won't. I'm going to reach my soles of my feet to the ground as I come up. But lifting up through the chest. Exhale, reach the hips forward. Try to press those feet down. And then as you lower down, the same thing. We're pulling the hips back and coming to that seat. All right, how was that? Is that okay? Good. All right, inhale, exhale, reach the hips up, lift up. Try to press those toes down to the ground. Good. And then as we come down, we're going to try to pull those hips back and lower. Nice. One more. You're soft. Yeah, right. You're pulling because you're pulling back so up. So chest starts high. I'm pressing in to the hands, and then I'm going to reach. Oh, something I did wrong there. That was hard. And then come back down. Oh, nice job, you guys. Shake out those arms. Butterfly the legs. So we're nice and warm for our bridging. I like it. Actually, no, I don't. Bridging is not one of my favorite exercises. But for now, I like it. So we have to come back down. What time is it? Oh, we're good. I can't read the clock, but I think we're good. So let's come back down nicely with our roll down. This time we'll try it without the band. So nice and tall, arms are reaching forward. Either feet are pointed, I'll do it pointed this time. Inhale tall, exhale, lift the pubic bone to roll back. Pull your pubic bone forward. Bone by bone. Down nice and slow. Oh, the arms will reach overhead, circle around, and find the ground by our sides. And then we're going to bend the knees and find a nice stance. Here's how I find the right position for my feet. I bring my legs all the way together, and then I open out my toes, so I make that small V, and then I open out my heels to match my toes, and I place them down. And that puts me in about the right distance. All right, so here we go. You have options either lifting the hips straight up or rolling through the spine, depending on you. I'm going to roll. So I'm going to inhale, prepare. And as I exhale, I'm going to tuck the tail and lift my hips. Now, I'm not trying to just push my belly out to the sky, right? I'm lifting the energy through the front of my shins. So I'm long through the spine and tight like a plank on front. Inhaling there, and then exhaling, I'm going to drop my rib cage and try to roll bone by bone, hollowing out through the midsection, lengthening my low back, and then my tail touches down. Inhaling to prepare. Exhaling to tuck and roll up, reaching the energy from the chest through the knees. Inhaling there, exhaling to lower down, bone by bone. Nice. One more like that. Inhaling, prepare, pull that pelvic floor in and up. Exhaling, lift and reach. We have the energy gathered on our inner thighs, meaning the inner thighs are drawing together. We're going to hold up here. So let's lift the toes off the ground and place the toes back in. And let's lift the heels off the ground and lower the heels. And here we go, toes and down and heels. All the while I'm maintaining the tightness through my core, right? Reaching the energy. I'm still moving toe to heel while I'm waddling on. I'm trying to stay long. I'm using my arms a little bit to help me with the lift when my booty's burning. Last round. I'm lifting the heels, lowering the heels. Let's hold up here. Let's pulse up. So I'm going to squeeze my glutes, and then I'm going to release them. Holy, burn bully, and release. Good. It's a squeeze and a release, right? It's not a thrust. I'm just engaging my glutes. There's a little face on the wall. I'm doing right here. Really? In the patterns. You see how I'm distracting myself looking at faces on the ceiling while I'm squeezing and releasing for the last 3. 2. It's good. Last one, squeeze, hold, breathe. Inhale, drop the rib cage, roll through bone by bone, create some length through the back of the body. And as the hips touch down, lift those legs for the sky and shake them out. Let's take a quick,
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah.
I had to put the play up there.
Yeah. Let's take a quick stretch, shall we? Let's do our figure 4. Oh yeah, that feels painful. I have the right leg crossing over the left thigh, and then my tail is down. I'm hanging on to the back of my left leg, and I'm trying to use my right elbow to push my right knee away from my body as I pull my left leg closer to it. Oh. Do you feel the glutes stretching right now? So trying to keep that tail down so the spine is long, right? I'm not curled up. Good. And then let's carefully switch sides. I can't tell if I'm really out of shape or close to really.
I think it's because it's warm.
Burning.
That
I'm like, I need to work out more. I need to come join you ladies more. Get my lazy self up. All right, good. Let's stretch those legs out. And, this is a perfect position to go into teaser pose. But I'm not going to do that to you. We're going to grab our shins and we're going to roll up. So we're going to have some fun with a little rolling like a ball. And then maybe we'll play with teaser. I don't know. So rolling like a ball. Let's get into position. So I'm going to find my sit bones. And then I like to point my toes because it gives me a little balance spot. And I grab as low on my shins as possible so I can pull my legs into my body, point my toes, find my balance, round my back like a little ball, right? I'm going to tuck my head in. Notice my elbows are wide to the side. And then I'm just going to start to lean back, whoops, until I go back. And then I'm going to go, maybe I'm going to come back up and find the balance. Yeah, how'd it go? Inhale, slowly go back, and exhale. Maybe find your balance. So try to stay in that tight little ball, right? I don't care if you use a little momentum, but ideally, oh God, I didn't make it. See, sometimes you just don't make it. And that's okay. Good, less momentum, Phyllis. Keep those legs tighter. Keep the elbows wide. Oh, your knee.
No.
Yeah.
What
about like this?
Oh, okay.
Behind your, is that better?
Yeah, I'm
It's gonna
fine.
be harder.
We'll see.
So we don't want to roll back onto our necks, right? Like I just did. Last one. Whoop. And exhale, pull the belly in. And relax. Ah. Nice job. Was that fun? Did you guys have fun? Did you roll in a big circle around your place?
You can see if they roll off.
Yeah, did you roll? Usually when I do a bunch in a row, I'm like, do, 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 do. Just one side is pulling a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna do a little arm work with the band and the feet, and then maybe we'll end up in a rollover in a teaser. I don't know. Good. So let's start by crossing the band, and then you can find obviously how much work you want to do with this. I'm gonna have the palms kind of downward, tall through the spine. I'm nice and flexed through the feet, belly pulling in, and then I'm gonna pull those elbows back. Okay, I feel too tight on my hand. Good, nice. And then release. So exhale to pull back. Good. Inhale, release. So I'm nice and tight through my core, right? That's no, I lied. It's all hard. Huh?
I can watch you.
You can see me there.
Then I know what I'm doing.
Good. So our shoulders are drawing back together. I know my elbows are moving back, but I'm thinking about initiating this motion from my shoulder blades. Last one. Exhale, pull. Good. Hold there. Little pulses back. And the pulse is not, again, it's coming from my shoulder blades drawing together. Shoulders stay out of the ears, long through the spine, engage your belly more. Good. Last 4. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Good. Carefully release that. All right. Rolling back up. And we go. Let's uncross the strings. And we're going to do some bicep curls. So let's point the toes. I'm like, this is going to flop off. I think I initially thought I was going to do this standing and then I bailed out. All right, so I'm pointing the toes or pointing. You know what a point is? It's like not a point and not a flex, but it's kind of like with the toes reach out, like an in-between point and flex, just to keep the band from popping off into your face. All right, and then the forearms are, the upper arm is a little lifted, chest is open, and we're going to exhale, bend the elbows. And exhale. Good. I'm trying to keep my wrists straight. You get to decide how much work you want to do right now. I think I'm going to do this work. Amazing. It's hard. Exhale. It's hot.
Which is good.
Right, hot lattes today in here.
Yes.
Good. Last one. Let's hold it. Oh, little pulses in. Pulse. Good. Beautiful. Last 4, 3, 2. Good. 1. Nice. Release that. Whew, shake it out. Only 71.
We're breathing hard.
Oh, well, the back door's closed. That's what happened. We have no airflow. We're basically suffocating in air. All right.
No, we open the front.
All right. So, okay, we're going to do the tricep standing. So for now, I'm going to cross the band again, and we're going to do my favorite guy with our little rotation. So that's our bow pulling, right? So I'm going to pull my right arm back. I can't do this with cross straps. Jailyn Matthews. Uncross your strap. Again, I'm going to pull my right arm back, and I'm going to look over my shoulder. Good. And then I'm going to come forward. Left arm stay straight. Now the right arm stay straight. And I'm rotating back. Good. Rotating through the spine. Good. Exhale, pull. Good. Inhale, center. And exhale, tall through the spine. Rotate from the rib cage. Good. Keep the shoulder down. Down. Good. Down, girl. Beautiful. So I almost want you to think of drawing your elbow downward a little bit. Yeah. Last round. Good. Inhale, center. And relax. Okay, so I did promise perhaps a little teaser. Might as well do it now. So let's set ourselves up for this. I'm going to roll around to the side. Okay, so let's start. We're going to do a rollover into teaser. I know rollover isn't great for everybody, so you can modify the rollover by maybe just going to a 90-degree angle with the legs straight up and not going over. So do what's right for your body. All right, that being said, let's start with the roll down. So we're sitting up nice and tall. We have the band as tight as you like it. The tighter it is, the easier it's going to be for your teaser. Inhale, tall through the spine. Exhale, tuck the tail, lift the pubic bone, roll back. That's nice. Bone by bone. Good. As your upper back touches down, bend your elbows. Oh my God, float your legs up. Oh, I say bend the elbows because they help. Now my elbows are down, my upper arm is down on the ground, and I'm going to try to lift my hips up. Never mind, I'm going to let my arms go too. Yep, so I'm on my rollover. I'm going to exhale, bone by bone is coming down. My arms are long now over my head. And as my tail touches down, I'm going to reach my feet away. My arms are long. I'm reaching my feet into that band, tucking my chin to the chest, and maybe floating my upper body up. Now the elbows can bend. I'm holding on to that. Yeah, hold your band, Phyllis, hold your band. Good. And then carefully, keep the legs where they are. Start to roll your upper body down. Good. Once your head touches down, arms are long. You can pull your feet, maybe, over your head. Maybe. Good. And then the next time you exhale, try to roll bone by bone. Now my arms are long and they're holding on to that band. And then I'm going to push my feet strongly into the band. Push, 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 push. And then finally float your upper body up. Once it gets up, you can bend your elbows and pull your chest closer to your legs. Good. One more time. Start to let the elbows unbend as you curl down. Maybe pull those legs overhead if it works for you. Good. And then roll back down, bone by bone. Press those feet. Squeeze the inner thighs, right? That's part of it. And then reach, 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 reach. Lift. Good. Ooh. Hold the upper body where it is. Try to lower the arms. Good. Lower the legs. Try to lower the legs with control. Oh my God. We're going to sit up.
I went sideways.
Did you go side? I did too. Look here.
Yeah.
That would be one side stronger than the other. You guys all, everybody good? Everybody still alive? We're going to do a little back extension and do it like that. No, let's do it from. I had an idea and then I changed it. Yeah, face down. All right, so we're going to be in our little Sphinx position. Good. So I already have my pubic bone a little bit lifted off the mat because my tail is tucked so much. Good. And the thighs are down, the top of the feet are down, elbows are right underneath the shoulders. And then I'm gonna, my neck is long, pressing into the palms. I'm gonna think of dragging my elbows towards my feet as I pull my chest forward. So I'm just kind of thinking of it, right? So I'm engaging those muscles in the side of my upper rib cage. And then maybe I can lift my chest a little bit more. Oh. Right? Now, from here, maybe we can press into the palms a little and lift up and then lower the elbows. Good. Nice. 2 more like that. Press into the palms a little. Make sure you're not feeling your low back. Last one. Press into the palms a little and then lower down. Good. And then carefully lower your head all the way down. Relax your arms, bend your knees. Let those legs go side to side. Oh, God, I just wanted to go into a horrible pose, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. I just had like a yoga moment. All right, so let's slide our hands so they're right underneath our, the palms are just in front of the shoulders. And the forehead is down. My pubic bone is gently pressing. So my belly button is all the way off the mat. I have a little hollow space. So my tucks of my feet are pressing down. My thighs are a little bit off the mat. And then I'm going to inhale. I'm going to lift my head forward like I'm watching a ladybug walk away from me. I'm pressing into those palms. Still the idea. My shoulders are drawing back. I'm lifting my belly button off. I'm trying not to arch my back, right? So I'm long through the spine. Good. Press the tops of the feet down. Shoulders draw away from the ears. Good. And then carefully lower down. Can you get longer as you lower down? You know what? That's it. Go ahead and push yourself up and back into a couch. I'm like, you know what? No more of that. So we're going to kind of shift our hips side to side if that feels good. Let's take our hands and walk them all the way over to the right. And then I'm going to press my left palm firmly into the ground and feel that left side of my body open up. Hopefully it feels. And then let's walk our hands through the middle and over to the left. Pressing down into that right palm now, really opening up that right side of the body. It's open. And then walk back through the middle. And then let's round the back to come to a quadruped pose or hands and knees. Good. We'll draw the shoulders out of the ears, lift the chest, let the belly drop, the tail reaches behind. Good. And then tuck the tail, round the back, look at your belly button. Good. Inhale, draw the chest forward. And exhale, tuck and round. Good. One more time. Inhale, draw forward. Good. Exhale, tuck and round. And from here, I want you to tuck your toes under and lift your hips so that you're in that Pilates feet, whatever it is. I call it a downward dog. I don't know what Mary Kay called it, what a Pilates feet or upside down something. And now I like to kind of pedal my feet, one foot and then the other. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Spin the eyes of your elbows so that they're facing each other. Good. And then try to press those heels down to the ground. Try to push your hands into the mat and press your chest towards your thighs. Good. And then bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Oh, find that comfortable hip distance stance. Wiggle out your shoulders. Gently shake your head, yes and no. And then lean your body weight forward into your toes, back into your heels, and then find the body equally weighted between all 4 points of your feet. Push the feet down, soften the knees. Big inhale, exhale, last time stacking the spine all the way up. Oh, shoulders will melt back. The head comes up. Let's take a final breath. Big inhale, reaching those arms. Grab a wrist as you exhale. Get some length out of that sideways. Melt over to the side. Good. Inhaling even taller through the center. Other side, grabbing a wrist, reaching. Good. One more big inhale, as tall as you can possibly get. And then exhaling. Yay, happy hump day.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Info.